What's up, ladies and gentlemen? chuckfinleLP, let's play Shining Force 2, The Ancient Ceiling, Part 4. We are here in Battle 2, and we'll take a look at the new enemies real quick. And there's two conveniently close by. A huge rat, HP of 10, attack of 12, defense of 8, agility of 7, movement of 6. These rats have a very, a lot of movement, and they do deal quite a bit of damage, so they are very dangerous. As well as the oozes. HP of 9, attack of 11, defense of 6, agility of 5, movement of 4. The oozes are very dangerous, but the rats are more dangerous than the oozes. The oozes fall a little bit quicker than the rats do, but the oozes do have a pretty bad habit of dodging quite a bit, especially long-range attacks like that. And just like, ooh, wow. Just like with every other, just like with Shining Force 1, if I lose a character, I will cut. I'll egress out of the fight and I'll cut to where. Oh, good. All right, so standard. Everything else, everything goes up. Usually goes up, but if you notice, HP and MP starts first instead of the last couple items on the list. But I'll just egress out of the fight and then come back to where I was, or about to where I was in the battle, just to keep the battle times down and everything, just like I did with Shining Force 1. If you watched my playthrough of that game, kind of expected Chester to die here. That's why I even brought this up. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut, and I'll see you in a second. Well, actually, you know what I'll do? Just because I really didn't show it last time, or in Shining Force 1, I'll go through this will be the only time that I show this off, but I'll go through the process of raising somebody. So you can see raise, cure, promote, or save your progress in the game. All we want to do is just raise Chester, and it'll be 10 coins since he's only level 1. But like I said, this will be the only time that I actually show this off. During my playthrough of this game, every other time I'm just gonna cut and I'll come back to it. Now, like I said, the rats are pretty dangerous, and the oozes are as well. The rats were a little bit more so, so I'm gonna have to be careful. I'm not gonna put him out quite so far. I'll hang back and let the rats, or let everything come to me, instead of moving out quite so far. And really cutting, I wouldn't have, outside of just trying to kill that ooze in this and that rat, there really wouldn't have been any time gained by cutting. I guess just moving my people and getting everyone in position here. I hate to separate my force, but I want to attack this ooze up top. And this is something that both the enemy and you can do. It's counter-attacking, and you do gain HP or XP for counter-attacking. So if you ever come, if you are ever in that situation where you counterattack somebody, and it is kind of rare, both you and the enemy don't do it quite as often as I would like. A feature in this game. Probably shouldn't have. Well, she's already level 2, so I won't. I'll actually have her heal Chester now that I think about it, and she doesn't have any healing seeds, so I'm gonna have to do it like this. And we'll see what's Chester at, 92. But like I said, I believe I mentioned this in the previous, well, I haven't mentioned it yet. And if you're unfamiliar with the way that Shining Force 1 did handed out their XP, if you were going to level up, or once you got to 99 XP, the XP reset itself. That's kind of bad, and it would start at 0. But in this game, any XP that you get before the level, so it's like Chester is at 92, and I'll pull it up here whenever I get a chance to. But it'll take whatever it needed to level him up. Oh, pray that, and you can dodge the counterattack, sadly. But we'll take a look at Chester really quick, just to show this off. So it took what it needed to out of the 49. It took what it needed to level him up to 2, but then it added whatever was left into the next level. That is something that Shining Force 1 did not do, and that's one of the criticisms of the game that I had. And I'm very glad that they took that out of the game and added this style of experience handout in this game. It just makes it so much better, and it makes handing out levels easier to do, and it helps leveling all of your party easier, just because you don't have to sit there and think, oh, well, this character is about to level up, and I can only have him attack, and I can't have him kill something. But especially if it's in a dangerous situation where you need to kill something that will kill other party members, especially weak party members, it's definitely very nice to have the ability to go ahead and just have everyone be able to attack no matter what their XP level is. That's very nice. You know, definitely like this system a lot better than Shining Force 1's. But you know, Shining Force 1 was a new game, and they were just trying things out. I understand that, and that's why I'm glad that they took that out of that game, and took that system out of the future Shining Force titles, Shining Force 2, Shining Force Gaiden, and Gaiden 2, and Shining Force 3. I'll have that the thing where the XP carries over into a level. Have to be careful because Bowie's getting attacked pretty bad, but he's okay since he's got more HP. I'll actually have him attack the Zeus. I don't think he'll kill it. Oh wow, he did. Okay. Oh, that's why he's attacking it. Okay. That's actually very nice. That's good that he's doing more damage. All right, now this is when I will start giving out XP a little bit more. You know, Chester's seems like he's the highest now, 56. Well, he won't kill it, and all he'll do is just damage it, and then Jaha should be able to come up behind him and kill it. So that should help him out by quite a bit. Help Jaha out quite a bit. We'll put him down here so Sarah can heal him. Oh no, Sarah's gonna have to heal herself. And then we'll have Sarah heal Bowie after this. And it's also nice that the healing fairy doesn't last quite as long on the screen as well. That was you could skip through it, but you have to hold down the action button, which in this case was the X button. You have to hold it down through the healing process. And while you know that's nothing really bad or anything like that, it was just a pain, and I'm glad that they took that out of this game. And if you notice, this is something that I haven't talked about, but if you're familiar with it, with Shining Force 1, and if you watch my playthrough of it, you'll already know what this is. What I'm about to talk about is the land effects. You can see in the top right corner, different battle terrain gives you different effects. 30 in this low grass, 15 in the shorter grass, and then 0 on this path between Grand Seal and Yeel up in the northwest. What that does, what the land effects does, is it acts as kind of a shield. It's not a very good shield, but it is a decent shield. It weakens your attacks to an enemy if they're standing in a 30 area, and it also weakens and it also has the same effect towards you. So Jaha took more damage because he was in a 0 area than he would have if he was in a 15 or a. Let's see if I can. No, she's not going to do a whole lot there. Let me see if I can trade the Angel Wing. Okay, I thought I could trade the Angel Wing for something else and not waste a turn, but probably should peel Jaha. 3, yeah, we'll have him attack it and kill it just to get it out of the way. I may have to pull Jaha back just to make sure that he doesn't die. But also, well, let me see, could he attack and kill? Yeah, he could. He could kill the giant, the huge rat. He's at 81 now. Okay, you're at 99. You're at 68. Yeah, why not? We'll have. I'll probably have Bowie kill the ooze. this will be good for Jaha. But what the terrain effect does is also the higher terrain effect, the less movement you'll have. So in a 30 and like in these heavily forested areas, that's pretty. Oh wow, yeah, his Jaha's defense did go up by 2, so I'm glad he didn't die. But I was gonna say that's gonna be pretty crappy for him to die right as the battle ends. Chester becomes level 3. See, you just level up so much faster in this game. It just makes it so much easier to not have to worry. And let's see, she doesn't have any healing items. Crap. Well, I'll just have her attack the ooze. Then she won't be able to do a whole lot of damage to it, sadly. But oh wow, she actually did a good amount of damage to it. She got a good amount of XP for doing 3 damage. That ain't too bad. So yeah, you know, it's a good system. I'll quit talking about it. You know, I've been talking about it for quite a while, but it is a very good system. I enjoy it quite a bit. Now, before we do leave, before we do end the video, usually I would end the video here, but there are some things in the battlefield that we can find, and let me see. Down here, if you can see right here, if you search right here, there is a mithril. To be found right here, and then if you enter this cave here, we will not have to do a battle in here, and there's nothing else to find by searching in here except for going down here, and if we search in this treasure chest here, and we'll find a power water. And now this is the same area that Slade and and those two guys were in. They see the jewels are missing from this spot, and there's nothing else to find other than the power water. And thankfully, the game didn't throw the power water away. We cannot get to that chest, so obviously there's nothing in it worth anything. This is a dead end, as Slade said. But yeah, so those if there is something to find on the battlefield, and the game doesn't immediately take me to a new. Take me into a town or whatever, I will search around and try to find things like that before ending the video, just to try to keep it, obviously to make some of these battles longer. And these are pretty short videos, but these early battles are pretty short, and they're kind of easy. But also just to make sure that I don't miss anything. And sometimes some items you can't get once you leave that battlefield, so that's a good way to try to show things off like that. But anyway, so we go ahead and end the video here. Thank you for watching. Next time we'll head north and we'll head into Yeel and see if we can bring back Sir Howell. So until then, later everyone.